Good morning. I'm Casey with a little bit of a different live this morning as we kick off our celebration, our 10th anniversary, which certainly would not be possible without all of you, without our team to take care of you, and certainly without all of our incredible vendors. So I wanted to start today a little bit different. Also wanted to spend some time this morning just very briefly to say it was a hard decision to continue with this 10th anniversary event on this weekend. With so much damage and loss all around our area, just within a couple hundred miles in North Carolina and Tennessee, and let's not forget our fellow Virginians in Southwest Virginia that have incurred so much loss, it was very difficult for me to continue with what I consider to be a grand event, a party, an anniversary, the largest event ever. Unbeknownst to my team, because other than the full-time staff, they never know what seasonal or rather what part-time folks are working on the weekends, but I had the calendar already stacked and packed to land this event. And it's very hard to have enough of us to work such a large event. So with all of this in mind, we're going to go on with our 10th anniversary, but know that our hearts and prayers are out to everyone that has been impacted by this hurricane. And we hear a lot about North Carolina and Tennessee, but certainly let's not forget our fellow Virginians. There's so many. I keep seeing all these things on Facebook about what we've lost. So maybe when we have a moment that's very difficult, I know what I've said when I got tired of the rain this week or whatever is, oh my gosh, I have a house and I have a car and I have warm food and I have electricity. Even some folks here in our area have lost electricity, even though the floodwaters, to the best of my knowledge, didn't have any impact on us here in Buchanan, Virginia. But I wanted to open with that. While we are celebrating for the 10th anniversary, the wheels were too far in motion, and so we'll continue on, but our hearts and prayers will be with those who need it the very most. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and take a tour and let me tell you what's going on. So it's our 10th anniversary, and we do celebrate with heavy hearts. With that in mind, the wheels are going, and so it must go on. Thursday, October 3rd, starting today at 9 a.m. through Sunday the 6th, 9 to 5, we've got 10% off of everything, including Amish furniture and frame prints. Certainly, if you go to our website, thecaseystores.com, there is a tab for 10th anniversary, and it will tell you a lot more about what's going on, and I'll go over that as well. Our colored ticket items reflect final prices. This is for in-store items only, and it's really great to be doing this large event. A 10th anniversary, I tell you, some days it feels like it's been 40, but it's been 10. It's been a hard 10, but it's been a grateful 10, because to be in business for 10 years is a testimony, and that's a testimony to the strength of our customers, all of our team members over the years, and certainly our vendors. So I'm a little sappy this morning, and here we go. In our chair, we've got handouts that tell you a lot more about what's going on. And backing up just for a moment, it's 10 to 25% off of everything, okay? That little spill at the beginning sort of drained my mind, I believe, for sure, and my heart. Our furniture, first of all, everything's on sale, 10 to 15% off. If it's $198.99 or less, it's 10% off. If it's, and again, that's each piece of furniture. Each piece of furniture that's $199 or more, and that would include our Amish table sets, are 15% off. That's huge. All of our frame prints, that does include fall and Christmas, 15% off. Our seasonal decor, which includes only fall and Christmas, 25% off, and everything else is 20% off. So a good way to kind of remember that, if you can, and I struggle, there's signs around the store everywhere, but basically, if it's not fall and Christmas, a frame print, or a piece of furniture, it's 20% off. You just got to remember that color tickets represent final markdowns. So I went to great length, about 8 hours worth, to post a lot of videos, reels, pictures this week to kind of give you an idea on some things that would may be good to stock up on. You know, save while you can. 20% off our Crossroads candles. Again, it's not a frame, it's not furniture, it's not Christmas. So what that means is it's 20% off. Taking it around just a little bit, reminding you to pick up your Naked Bee and your beeswax. Again, those are 20% off. A great time to pick up Cheerful Giver candles. They're $26 for 34 ounces, 20% off. As we move down through here, you'll see that we do have color ticket markdowns, not only already on this end cap, but also over here. So it's certainly a great time to look for those great buys as we kick off our 10th anniversary celebration. Hats off to the team that worked so hard. They did get days off this week, thankfully. But I tell you, they've worked really hard just getting this store together. I don't think they knew what they were getting the store together for. But I'm like, we've got to make it different. We've got to make as we always do, right? It can't stay the same. You've got to shift things around and improve displays. So if you're still looking for fall, or if you haven't started looking for Christmas decor, then remember that decor is 25% off unless it has a color tag on it, and that would represent the final price. If you've been thinking about an island or seating or a bed or pieces of bedroom furniture, all of those individual items are $199 or more, so that makes them 15% off for Amish furniture. Remember, again, if it's a piece of furniture that's $198.99 or less, it is 10% off. 15% off each piece of furniture or table set that's $199 or more. It's a great time to pick up a new quilt if that's something that you're looking for, or perhaps a centerpiece. Runners, we're restocked on balances. I mean, I tell you, it's fully stocked in here for sure. If you have an interest in coming to celebrate with us here on Thursday from 9 until 5, October 3rd, or through Sunday, October 6th. We're opening up that extra day, 9 until 5 as well. As I mentioned at the top, and I never turn the camera on myself in the lives, I wanted you to know that the wheels were way in motion for me. I'm announced to my team related to this 10th anniversary event. The best way is to keep them out of the know. Therefore, when you ask them questions, they're giving you completely honest answers. So the wheels were too far in motion, the staffing was lined up, and I couldn't figure out any way to get it moved. So we have the most staffing for this particular weekend to be able to pull off these 4 days. If you're able to come, we'd love to have you. If you're not able to come, then certainly if there's something that you're looking for, you can always call us or email us. We do not have the website set up to be able to handle this type of sale. It was all I could do to try to get the computer system set up to handle this type of sale. If you're looking for over-the-toilet cabinets or some little piece of furniture that you've been looking for, whatever the case is, you know the discounts. Furniture is 10 to 15% off. Frame prints are 15% off. Seasonal decor, I've typed and said this a million times. I don't know why I'm struggling. Seasonal decor is 25% off, and everything else is 20% off. So there's signs everywhere. We have more than usual that we've put out just to make sure that it does cut down on the confusion, as we all, at the very minimum, are a little distracted about what's going on just maybe a couple hundred miles down the road from us. So with that in mind, I'm going to keep it short and keep it sweet and let you know we're here. We'd love to have you out Thursday through Sunday. Don't forget about miscellaneous. We are running a sale there as well. It's 20% off of everything, including frame prints and furniture. I know she's going to have some in-store specials on fall items and some Christmas items as well. So I've been totally bombarded here with getting things ready. So you might have to just sneak a peek and go up the interstate to I-81 exit 200 and check out my mom at Miscellaneous. She is around Thursdays through Saturdays, 10 until 5. And then on Sundays, she is open from 11 until 3. So from all of us here at Casey Collections, and certainly from my mom at Miscellaneous, We want to let you know what's going on, but we also want to let you know our hearts and prayers will continue to go out to all of those that have been impacted by this hurricane. And it's an impact that's going to last quite a while for so many. So with that in mind, our prayers and thoughts are with them as we try to have a little bit of a joyous celebration on our 10th anniversary. 10th anniversary. I can't believe we got here. It's a big one. I can promise you there won't be a 20th. This girl can't make it 10 more. But for now, that's enough of that. Have a great day. Let's find the good in each and every day because there's so much of it. We don't really have to look that hard.